Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to AWP Lab Sessions. We are going through this practical list, and almost we have completed our first 5 practicals, right? To make you aware that I have already shared Google Classroom invitation with you all guys, so make sure that you have accepted that invitation and you have been enrolled in that Google Classroom. In addition to that, I have also created uh, practicals inside that Google Classroom, and I've set few deadlines, so make sure that you follow all those deadlines to submit these 5 practicals inside Google Classroom. Follow the format that I have already uploaded in the streams page. You need to follow that format to have everything from your implementation. Screenshot actual row code in your file, headers and footers. Fine. So make sure that you don't forget that you follow those deadlines. Now we want to work with 6th practical now, which is actually creating REST APIs. Now, API is something where actually client is going to make a request to server. Server is going to fulfill that request by performing some task and send the result back. Now we call it API because client need not to handle all the things. It is the server that is going to handle everything, whether file system is need to be used or database connectivity need to be there, or let's say once you have some data, some kind of process you want to do on that data. What client says is, you just give me result. All the complex part, calculations, connections, you do it. That's why it's called API. It's a application programming interface. So it only gives you interface. You just need to call this API using this format, a URL and some additional data if required. So you just simply call that API. Now then server is going to perform the entire task, and then it will send back the data. So if you want to work at server side, definitely first thing we require is the server. Now in lecture part, we have seen how we can create web server using Node. The HTTP module we have handled, right? So first of all, you need to create HTTP server using Node, and then whenever client is making any request, okay, that request you are going to receive in request object inside your server. So then you need to identify what is that request, and based on that request, you are going to perform some task and then send it back. Fine. So that's what you need to perform. So today what I want is you practice for implementing HTTP server, a web server using Node. That's what I want. And once you have successfully implemented your web server, I want you to work with request object. Now, inside your request object, if you simply console log your entire request object, you are going to have the entire object from where you will find its headers, its URL also, the path. So you can extract those properties from request object. So you extract request URL from that object, and from based on that URL you can perform something. So I want you to perform this much task today. Point number 1, implement HTTP server. Point number 2, extract URL from request, and based on URL, do some switch case or if else, whatever you want to do, and perform some different task. Now, if you are comfortable with this much process, then you can easily create your APIs. But what I plan is, we will create these REST APIs using Express module. which I'm going to show you in the next lecture tomorrow. But before that, I want every one of you to be familiar with simple request response module of HTTP server. So, well, this is what if you already know, this is what we have gone through in a lecture session. We have created HTTP server already. So let me explain this thing one more time so everyone will be on the same page and you can easily create your HTTP server. So first of all, you'll require HTTP module. Once you have that module, use that module and create your server. Now, when you create HTTP server, it is going to have a callback method. In that callback method, you will have request and response objects. Once that server has been created, you have that server object. Using that server object, you listen continuously on a particular port. Fine? So inside that listen method, your first parameter is going to be the port, and the second parameter is going to be the callback method. So that's how you create your server. That's what is the only needed part to create a server. Now you can test this server from the browser itself. Go to browser, write localhost colon 8000 port, and it is going to be there in this server as a request. Now, whenever request comes, your server is going to execute this callback. In this callback, what you can do is you can prepare your response, whatever response you want to send. Okay. So you need to write head, then you need to write some data in your response and you end your response. So this is going to send that response back to the client. Whatever response you send from this place, okay, it is going to send to the client. So client will have that response. In your browser, आपको hello world message दिखेगा. So that's how you test your server using browser. अगर browser से test नहीं करना है, code में ही test करना है, only in that case आप क्या करोगे? You are going to make a request using HTTP object. So http.request on which port? So on 8000 port. Now this is the options. These are the options for your request header. Okay. So what you do is alongside this port, you can send few other headers like content type, content length inside header sub object, or you can set a path for particular request, requesting a file, and so on. And when this request is fulfilled, when this response comes back to the client, it is going to execute this callback method. So in that callback, you will have the response. So what you do is simply you extract whatever you want from the response. So you can have response.headers, you can have response.on data event. Now, as long as request and response both are streams, you can have your events handled properly. So when data is received, it is going to execute this part where you can have your data dot to string, simply convert it to string and print it. If you are done with your all testing part and you want to close your server, then you write server.unref. If you want your server to continuously run, then do not write this server.unref. And when you are making a request, HTTP request, make sure that you end your request. Otherwise, server will be expecting something from you continuously. Explicitly, we need to tell that I'm done with my request. Now you do your process. Fine. So this is how you can create a server. You can test your server using code, or you can test your server using browser. So what I want is from your side is you implement this server, test it. Then you go to browser, make a request to your server. So what you'll do is localhost colon 8000. Now, when you do that first request, you extract URL part from this request object. So request.url, and you can make it, you can convert it to string or whatever you want. Simple, URL extract करो और console में print करो. Now it's gonna be root /. But if you go to your browser and type localhost :8000 / and then let's say index.html, then it's your then your URL is going to contain that part, index.html. So that's how you can extract your URL. अगर URL को parse करना है, because URL तो वो पूरा path होगा, तो हमने already URL module Node.js के अंदर inbuilt URL module है. We have already seen that thing. Now you require that URL module, या तो फिर you know that new URL module need not to be required. By default, it can be used. So using that URL module inbuilt methods, you parse your URL और पूरा path जो है उसमें से एक file name extract कर लो. अगर फाइल नेम मिल जाता है तो आप if else लगा के अपना प्रोसेस कर सकते हो. सो दैट्स व्हाट आई वांट यू टू ट्राई. पहले पूरा सर्वर इंप्लीमेंट करके टेस्ट करो, देन रिक्वेस्ट ऑब्जेक्ट के अंदर से URL एक्सट्रैक्ट करके फाइल नेम एक्सट्रैक्ट करना सीखो. दैट्स योर टुडेज टारगेट. सो दैट्स ऑल फ्रॉम माय साइड. आई वांटेड टू एक्सप्लेन. नाउ यू स्टार्ट योर वर्किंग. Before I stop this recording, post your enrollment numbers in the chat box so that we can have your attendance recorded. And then you start implementing web server using Node. So post your enrollment numbers in the chat box. Yeah. Quickly post your numbers, and then you start implementing web server using Node. So when you do this thing, जब आप request object में से URL extract करोगे, then URL module को use करके उसको parse करोगे. Parse करने के बाद आपको maybe exact पूरा path जो है उसमें से एक resource जो आपको चाहिए, index.html या about.html, वो resource आपको मिलेगा. And then based on resource, you write some conditions and then you perform that task. This is the lengthy process. अगर हमें खुद से करना है तो इस तरह से करना पड़ेगा जो आप आज प्रैक्टिस करोगे. Now there is an express external module available in Node. Using npm we are going to install it and then we will use it. तो वो external module जो है, express module जो है, वो हमारा ये process easy कर देगा. It is going to make this process easier one, and that you will see in next lecture. So that's the reason most of the times when you are creating web server, you'll be using express module, and it'll make your process easier to handle all those requests. Even routing process will be much easier with that thing. So that we will see in a lecture, and in next lab, you are going to implement your REST APIs using that thing. So that's all from my side, and I hope that everyone has posted their enrollment number in the chat box. Still, I'm going to keep this recording one minute. Post your number if you haven't, then I'll stop this recording and you start your practical. We all will be here till the end of this lab. So at any point of time you have any query, error, or problem, you can ask me. We'll solve that problem and we'll try to complete our today's process. Still, there are a few students who have not posted their number. Well, in that case, I'm going to be considering them as absent. You are not physically here. You have just started this meeting. Well, so let me stop this recording. We don't want unnecessary recording here. And you perform your process, you perform your task. Create a web server, test it. Okay, I'm going to stop this now.